Hi, I'm Dow. Here are this week's new comics. Gold Goblin #1, written by our best friend Chris Cantwell. Norman Osborn is back on a glider and he's in a goblin suit, and it is a really fun book, especially if you've been reading Amazing Spider-Man, but you don't have to have been. Oh, KROMA #1. Written by and drawn by Lorenzo di Felici, the same person who drew that Robert Kirkman book,
Oblivion Song.
Oblivion Song.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
No, you can talk now. You just couldn't talk then. This is a world without color. Color has been outlawed, but there is a... it's really good. I enjoyed it immensely. It's a very thick, oversized $8 first issue. Skottie Young's Gert is back, and Dow just knocked the first issue sign off.
I tilted to sign it.
I Hate Fairyland is back. Gert is an adult and hates her life and gets sucked back into fairyland. Look at all those great covers. Again, you don't have to have read the previous series to know what's going on. That is a dirty, dirty word. Gambit #5 is out this week. Look at that Russell Dodderman cover. Oh man, if you read Gambit #4, you know what to expect here. So what we're doing this week is like a game show where basically Dow just points at whatever he wants and I have to talk about it. Here is the second volume of Rooster Fighter, and it is absolutely that. This is a book where you definitely need to have read the first issue, or the first volume.
Which we have in stock.
Which we have in stock. I think that title says it all, don't you? You gonna keep going?
Yes.
Oh, too late, you're on camera now.
This
You
one.
gotta talk about that.
Last Flight Out. This was one that snuck up on everyone at Challengers. Dark Horse series, written by Mark Guggenheim. Basically, the world is ending, and a father has to find his daughter before the last ship leaves Earth.
That he designed.
Well, there's obviously a lot more to do.
Sure.
But in general, it's this amazing ticking clock story as the last refugees from Earth are leaving before the planet's completely uninhabitable, and one father has to find his daughter amidst all the chaos. It's fantastic. There's so many fun twists that I did not at all see coming. It's a really great story.
Nice. Talk about the one right next to it.
Deadly Class. Patrick, I don't read Deadly. Oh, Upside Dawn. It's the new Jason collection. Jason's one of our favorite comic artists here at Challengers. This is a new collection
Norwegian?
of Jason short stories. He is from Norway, yes. This is, I haven't read it yet, but the back touts David Bowie, dinosaurs, and dyslexic lesbian vampires.
And The Prisoner.
So there you go. There's a prisoner story in there as well. Yeah, this looks great. It's I bought it. I'm bringing one home. I hope to read it soon. Yeah, Jason, always worth a buy.
We're going to jump up here and show that out of print for 30 years, or I guess not in print for 30 years, the original 2 Batman Spawn collections featuring the DC one and the Image one, now in a fancy hardcover. The entirety of Die, oh, there's my phone in the reflection, in one colossal hardcover.
The one thing I want to point out about the Batman Spawn book is that since it's published by DC, the credits on the back are very like the classic Batman Spawn story by Chuck Dixon and Alan Grant and Klaus Janson. Oh, and by the way, we're also including this one by Todd McFarlane and Frank Miller.
I don't know who they are.
Why would anyone want to read that story?
Here's Blade Vampire Nation #1, written by Mark Russell and from the pages of the Avengers, and it's basically Blade as the sheriff of Vampire Town, but also Mark Russell doing a society book that is also satire. What else you got for me, Dal? Give me one more.
I actually liked this
wait.
Dark Crisis Worlds Without a Justice League Batman, running terribly late because it is drawn by Ryan Sook. Well past the point where this would be necessary for your Dark Crisis thing, but it's by Simon Spurrier and Ryan Sook. It is a really cool alternate universe take on Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Nice. A new Cullen Bunn horror book, Door to Door, Night by Night, about some traveling salespeople who are the best at what they do, and they encounter some very horrible things. And there is a new book in the Peach Momoko Marvelverse, Demon Wars, Shields of Justice.
The second in the Demon Wars storyline.
And of course, even though it's written and drawn by Peach Momoko, Look at that Guru Hero cover.
Always
Come
gonna
on.
stack the Guru here.
Always.
Always.
Always. And a new Star Wars book, Hidden Empire #1. And what is currently the pick of the week for challengers, Stargirl, The Lost Children. This is Jeff Johns and Todd Knock going back to a character they both have a lot of familiarity with. And it is, Jeff Johns is really getting his toehold on the DC Universe again, what with the new Golden Age from last week.
Got a whole little imprint. One of the cool things about Stargirl, The Lost Children is that it follows up on one of my favorite plot points from the new Golden Age special, which is all of the missing sidekicks for all of the Golden Age heroes that never had sidekicks before. So this is who they were, what it was like for them in the 40s, and then where have they been and why haven't we seen them?
I thought that the new Golden Age was a lot of fun. But that was from last week. So there you have it. You can send us away now that we're on you and you're not pointing at things at me anymore.
Thanks for watching.
Keep reading comics.